What's today? Wednesday. We had a good practice today, Wednesday. Guys came out, practiced hard. That was basically what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see any lulls just because of the situation that we've been in, that type of loss. So Monday was kind of hard for them to come back, but they still responded in practice well. Tuesday they did the same, and Wednesday they kept the energy up. So it was another good practice. Looking forward to playing against Rutgers. We got a really good running back. We got to find a way to stop him, limit his touches, and then defensively, they're kind of a veteran group on defense. Kind of play hard, blue collar, similar to their coach. Been there a little bit, so I'm looking forward to this game and fired up. Anytime you have more opportunities to play after a game like that, you want to be able to get that bad taste out of your mouth. So looking forward to this Saturday.
Another cross-country trip. Do you feel like you guys have the travel aspect down? And you've already taken so many long trips this year. Do you feel like that's kind of like a non-factor at this point?
Yeah, I'll let other people complain about travel, so we play ball.
Born on Thursday, right?
Yes.
How much do you pay attention to the injury reports for Rutgers this week? Because I know just before, I think the backup running back announced season-ending injury, but I think their secondary is really dinged up. How much are you guys looking at that heading into the game?
Because it's secondary's dinged up, middle linebacker, and I think their best defense in. So it's we just got to see what comes out Saturday for that. But, yeah, we do pay attention to it.
Putting your running back hat on, when you look at Manungai, what stands out about him as a running back and just his talent level?
He's just somebody that you have to wrap up. If you see on tape, a lot of guys are just trying to take their shot and just trying to hit him, and they're not wrapping up. So the key is you got to wrap him up. And I always say when you're playing against good running backs, you got to grab their legs and put it above their head. So just stop him from running. And he's another good back that I think he takes pride in his yards after contact too. So we got a big challenge ahead of us, but I know my front is pretty excited about that.
Speaking of defense, Jay Toya eating up 2 and 3 offensive linemen on pretty much every play. What has that done for the defense to have them have to commit so many guys to him?
That's almost asking Carson how does he feel about that, because it's keeping Carson free and he's able to make a lot of tackles and stuff, but it's just it just kind of shows you what type of person Jay is. He's selfless, I'm sure he would like to get some one-on-one so he can beat some guys, get some sacks, and get some TFLs. But the situation that's happening, he's commanding 2 or 3 defenders to block him, and he's just doing a good job eating up blocks and letting our linebackers run around and make plays.
Have you seen guys like Carson show him some love and appreciation for what he's done?
Yeah, Carson, he's very thankful for what the D-line is doing for him. And linebacker similar to running back. You need everybody for you to get off. It's never just you. So, Carson's a good guy and he understands that.
Jay Toya ran the ball in high school. Do you ever think about doing a refrigerator Perry package for somebody like that?
We might put him back there with Alani, like you saw this past week. So that could be about 700 pounds in the backfield. But we might even name it Ben Bulch.
There you go. All right. I got starting quarterback last year. This year I got a running back package named after me.
There you go. There you
go. Speaking of the running game, Anthony Adkins, is he someone who may get a look if things, just to maybe shake things up in the running game, see if you can get anything out of him?
I don't really think that it's the personnel that's, pretty much, but he's practicing hard and, he plays fullback this season right now too, so that's he's not
someone who's going to necessarily carry the ball.
Yeah, exactly. You can't get some passes out of the backfield. He's helping out on special teams, so he's finding his role and finding his way.
Checking in on a couple guys. Sorry, Ruben, is he out for the season? UJ?
Not yet. I wouldn't say that. He had surgery a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, so we're still playing it by ear to see how it goes.
Okay, and what about Rico Flores?
Same thing. Rico hasn't had any surgery though, but he's still going through and just trying to get his body back to how he was earlier in the year. He had an unfortunate injury before we played Hawaii, so he's been playing with it since then. And then now we're just trying to make sure that he's just feeling solid to get back out there. But he for sure wants to play.
Mike, we talked to him yesterday, and he seemed to be feeling pretty confident. So how did that Minnesota game and all of the targets that he had kind of affect him this week?
You could see he had a little bit more energy, but he's not somebody that was, he was frustrated, but it never stopped the way he was practicing. So he was still practicing hard, and when you practice at a certain level, when you play the games, you're going to play at a certain level too. So I was just excited that we were able to get him going early, and then he was able to make some big plays towards the end.
On offense, how much more important are first and second down becoming to, not have 3rd and long or 3rd and 8 situations for Ethan to drop back in?
It's huge. You got to stay ahead of the chains. It's not ideal to be in 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20. That's not ideal. You don't have a whole lot of plays for that. So I just think that as long as we can attempt to make some plays on 1st and 2nd down and stay ahead of the chains, we should be okay. That's it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.